Welcome on back to Glenwood Games, y'all, where today we are discussing the Atlanta Hawks and how they very well might have a series. We may have a series on our hands. Of course, the Hawks defeated the New York Knickerbockers at the world's most famous arena in Madison Square Garden on Monday night behind New York's new public enemy number one, following in the footsteps of Trae Young. Yes, sir, he's no villain. He's got kids and a wife. He's a simple man. CJ McCollum with 32 points, leading a 14-point comeback in the fourth quarter to defeat the Knicks 107-106 and send the series back to State Farm Arena and the fabulous city of Atlanta, Georgia, tied 1-1. And the more I think about it, y'all, I think Atlanta has more of a chance than I think we give them credit for. Watch that first game. Watch the first game. Yeah, Knicks were definitively the better team in the first game. There were playoff jitters all around for the Hawks team. We got bully balled. We got outsized. But you know what? I think some of those nerves, they cooled down the second game. We came out. We played fantastic defense. I think we held them to like 23.4% shooting in the entire fourth quarter. By comparison, we shot, I believe, 77% in the fourth quarter. We came out. We outscored the Knicks 28-15 in the fourth quarter and won at Madison Square Garden. We shut the world's most obnoxious fans up, and now we're coming back to friendly territory. We're coming back to State Farm Arena in Atlanta with a chance to take a lead in a series that, for a moment there, I was worried we'd get swept in. And believe it or not, you may never have heard of him. You probably weren't thinking about him, especially if you're not a Hawks fan. But the key to a successful run of games at State Farm Arena, he may be coming back. He may be coming back on Thursday night, tomorrow night, and his name is Jock Landale. He's a center. If you don't know, Jock Landale is a center for the Hawks who was injured by the dirty-ass Orlando Magic. Screw you, Goga. I hope that you get swept in the rest of your series. For once, I'm going to be rooting for the Pistons here. But he was injured a couple weeks ago, and he missed the first two games up in New York. But he is supposed to be coming back for Game 3, and hopefully the rest of the series. And what people don't realize is that people talk all about Jonathan Kuminga and CJ McCollum, but Jock Landale came in a trade, or I think we acquired him. I don't remember exactly how he showed up here, to be honest with you. My mind's a little foggy on that, but he has been the center of physicality, the center of our defense and the physical play that has allowed the Hawks to have such a hot end to the year, winning, 17-19 to end their year. He's taken some of the pressure off of Nickeil Okongwu. He's taken some of the pressure off Mo Gay, who isn't a center but has had to play as one a lot, especially in this early part of the series. So Landale coming back means that we could maybe start matching the Knicks a little more in physicality. Of course, that would be huge, but we do have to talk about the stars. Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They were kind of quiet in those first two games, to be honest with you, especially Jalen in that first. I think that first of all, we gotta give Jalen a little bit of mercy. We gotta have some sympathy for Jalen, because this is really his first playoff experience, and he's going into his first playoff games ever in Madison Square Garden, expected to be the guy leading his team, expected to be the star. And honestly, he played kind of scared. He wouldn't get down the paint. That's okay. I think coming back to State Farm Arena, I think being in front of an Atlanta crowd, I think that hopefully that should help some of the nerves sort of simmer down a little bit and should help Jalen get back to himself. Because when Jalen is being himself, Jalen is electric. Nickeil Alexander-Walker had some big plays in the fourth quarter of the game on Monday. He had that strip of Jalen Brunson that allowed Jalen to dunk and put us up by, I think it was 4. Put us up by 4 to end the game, and what ultimately was the final score. So Nickeil also got clamped in the first two games, and that's to be expected. The Knicks were clearly planning a lot of their defense around stopping Nickeil. And I think, once again, coming back to the friendlier confines of Atlanta, I think that we could see Nickeil and Jalen sort of work some of that ice off and start to really contribute to this series. But overall, that game, Monday night, huge props to the Hawks. The Hawks should not have won that game. The Knicks should not have lost that game. I've heard every opinion ever, and I think there's not enough respect on the Hawks' name for it. I think there's way too much, oh, how could the Knicks let this happen? Knicks aren't supposed to lose this game. Yes, the Knicks weren't supposed to lose this game. Knicks choked, and I'm gonna laugh about that no matter if we win this series or not. But you have to give credit to Atlanta. You have to give credit to how the Hawks fought back. Let me see if I can find the score here. Yeah, the score was 100-92 with 5 minutes left. According to ESPN, the Knicks had a 96% chance to win this game, according to the win probability metrics at ESPN. Knicks choked, but more importantly, the Hawks came back in that fourth quarter and just absolutely, they showed up. They showed up in a way they hadn't all series, and it got them the win, and it put them in a position to win and maybe take a series lead tomorrow night. So mad props to the Hawks for that win. Mad props to the entire team. Dyson Daniels, love what I'm seeing out of him. Defensively, he was doing great. Mitchell Robinson fouled him and then stepped over him. I think it was a technical, but that really fired up. You don't see the Hawks getting into fights all that much. You don't see the Hawks playing dirty like the Orlando Magic, but you see them not let themselves get punked. And that's what I really love to see. I love that Atlanta didn't lay down and die in face of a team that is objectively much bigger than we are. Mitchell Robinson, Karl Anthony Towns, these are some big ass guys, all right? And the Hawks, for what it's worth, they really showed up and they really didn't let themselves get bullied or thrown around by the Knicks. And ultimately, if we win this series, which I'm confident, I'm gonna get to this in a minute, I'm confident we can do, it's going to be because of that It's going to be because of that scrappiness. It's going to be because of that ability to not let ourselves get thrown around. Anyway, I'm off track. You know why you click on this video. Because I'm saying the Hawks have a legitimate chance to win this series. And you know what? Yeah. Hell yeah. We have a chance to win this series. We got a chance. 2 games in Atlanta. Now, I know what you're going to say. There's going to be Knicks fans in the crowd. Of course there are. But if you're not from Atlanta, you don't get it. Atlanta does not have a reputation as being the world's most loyal city sports-wise. I know. There's a reputation that we Atlanta fans have of being kind of fair-weathered. It shows up in a lot of our teams. But I remember when the Falcons was good. I remember when the Braves won the World Series. The Hawks have given Atlanta something to cheer about. They have shot some energy into the ecosystem down here in the heat. And you know, I'm telling you, you are going to see State Farm Arena loud. You're going to see Hawks fans show up. You're going to hear them make some noise. And I'm telling you, I think that there could be a serious home court advantage if the Hawks fans show up en masse, which I think we can. If you are considering buying tickets and you're watching this video, take this as your sign. Splurge, treat yourself, get down, wear all your gear, be as loud as hell, be as loud as possible. I know I will be from the couch. I don't know, man. I want to feel it, you know? I want to feel that energy. I want to see us come out tomorrow night and win, take a 2-1 series lead. That gives us an opportunity to win again on Saturday. So let's say we win both home games. Let's say Perfect World, we win both home games. We go up to New York for Game 5 with a 3-1 lead. A chance to end the series in 5. Now, I don't think it's going to be that easy. But I'm saying there's a chance now. Door has been opened. I think if we had lost Game 2 in the Garden, I think if we come back to Atlanta 2-0, I think it would have been a whole different story. I think that one win has absolutely turned the narrative around for me. I think seeing CJ McCollum get a FU CJ chance that used to be reserved for Trae Young from the folks at the Garden. I think it was seeing Jalen with that dunk with like 25 seconds left to what ultimately sealed the game. I think it was seeing the Hawks get back off the mat after being punched and seeing them come back and hit right back. I feel like something's changed in the air, you know? Something has changed in the narrative. But the most important part of the video is here. It's the end of the video. And it's the part of the video where you get down in the comment section. And I want you to tell me, if you're a Hawks fan, if you're a Knicks fan, if you're just a normal basketball fan, and let me know. Do you think the Hawks have a shot? Do you think the Knicks are going to silence the crowd in Atlanta? I sure hope not. But if you think so, then please politely tell me why, and I will tell you you're an idiot. Let me know below. Let me know everything you got to think about this series so far, about how the rest of it's going to go, about how the playoffs have been going so far, because we've had a hell of a good start to the playoffs. I mean, we just saw Portland beat San Antonio. We just saw LeBron James just take over, dude, in Houston. Good Lord. The King is back, man. It's like watching 2017 all over again. It's crazy. We've just seen the Pistons lose. We've seen all the upper seeds lose so far at home. And maybe, who knows? Maybe the Thunder are next. Maybe Phoenix is going to add to that metric. I don't think so, but you never know. Let me know everything you thought of this playoff and this series for the Hawks-Knicks below. If you enjoyed this video, then, you know, I am a smaller channel. I'm not one of the big boys yet. I'm no Tom Grossi. I'm no whatever. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy in his office with a microphone. You know, Great American Sob Story, all that. So, you know, make sure to like. Send this video to your friends. Subscribe if you want to join the party for the rest of the playoffs. And have a nice day now. Have a lovely week. Enjoy the basketball. The best part of the year is here. Enjoy it while you got it. Have a great rest of y'all week. Great rest of y'all day. And I'll see you in the next one. As always, go Hawks. Kaka. What the hell was that? Go Hawks. Have a good one. See y'all in the next one. Peace.